guys, I hope you are doing well. So I normally don't do post reviews, but I just wanted to show you my two finished Rokkari diamond art paintings. And I know this isn't everyone's cup of tea, so if you don't like horror inspired themed canvases, then you are welcome to skip ahead, because after just showing quickly these canvases and my thoughts on them, I am going to show you the new one that I haven't unboxed yet, but it's a mystery kit. So I don't want to see the image, so we are just going to look at the drills and the toolkit and everything that's in it. But I asked my husband that he please put release papers on that so that I don't see the image. I want to keep that a secret, but we'll get to that after this. Before we get into this, I would really love if you guys would give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. That would really mean a lot for me and my channel. My goal is really to get to 1,000 subbies before the new year. Thank you everyone, and my new subbies, I really love you so much and being part of this community. Okay, so let's quickly get into this. You will see that I keep a little diamond painting logbook. It is just a plain journal that I bought at a stationery shop, and I like to do my own thing, sort of like scrapbooking slash yeah, because you do get diamond painting logbooks nowadays, but it feels so impersonal, so I like to do things like this. Anyway guys, this is just like after I've done a diamond painting, I like to put my thoughts in here, put the sticker that came on the inventory sheet, and yeah. So this one is Samira. Apparently it is Samara, the ghost in The Ring, the Ring franchise. So I've only watched The Ring, the first one with Samara in it. Guys, that was my #1 most terrifying horror movie ever. So I actually haven't watched any of the others, so I don't know if this is a real name or not. But in any case, there she is. I like a more realistic painting. I know, like, you can go and check out Rokkari's website. I will put the link in the description of this video, so you can go and check out the other things. She has various types of images. Now this, you get more cartoony sort of, or looking more AI, but like I like the more like sort of realistic, could be realistic look. Any guys, I hope you know what I mean. So what attracted me to this image is, one of my styles that I like is a dark art, but I vary them between dark art and something colorful. So this was my October Halloween canvas that I did. I was really feeling I wanted to do like teals, blues, greens, so that's actually what attracted me to this. So yeah, so let's quickly look at the canvas and then I'll just tell you my thoughts about it. So I'm going to just quickly pan you over this painting. Okay, I'm just quickly gonna show you. So it is a square painting, and I just think like the tightness of the grid is really good compared to some of the other premium diamond painting companies out there. You will obviously see in the lighter areas, you know, I freehand. I don't have a grid ruler. I don't like to use that. It takes away the experience for me. But if you like to do that and I'm a perfectionist, then obviously you do the paintings how you like to do them. But all of these shiny, silvery looking ones, like in her hair, on the sides, look there. Look at this big part here beneath. Can you believe that is your 310, what some companies call fairy dust, Rokkari calls, I think, glimmer. So that's your 310 glimmer. So it's like a dust one, but it's really so beautiful. I have never seen this. Like normally your fairy dust or your special drills is like a little bit scattered all over, but like this is actually the most of the colors in here, and I just think it gives this effect so well, because the well plays a big part in the movie, and obviously water, so it has this water effect. There's also like water around her, but like this is just so gorgeous. I've never done something like this. So you have your pasting area there and your legend, and you'll see like there's a tiny bit of an overlap of the glue. So I didn't put any washi tape here. Yeah, I normally paint the borders or I would frame them or whatever, but I think these paintings I will just store at the moment. My husband said it's a bit creepy to put up on a wall, so I'll either put it in my craft room or otherwise I'll just store it for now. So you can see there's 43 colors, and there at the bottom you will see the ABs, and then that G in front is the glimmer. So there's the G310 there by number 39, and you can see that that's last column is actually the quantity of drills. So that's 18,590 drills. So if we quickly pan over the other ones, the 939, which is like a midnight blue, that's the next most one, that's 14,000. But yeah, you can clearly see this was the most with the, I'm gonna call it fairy dust because most of us know it by that name. So that is just gorgeous. I have done an unboxing of Rokkari diamond paintings. You can go check out my playlist, so I'm not going to go into those details again, but I do think this is a very good premium canvas. It compares to your big diamond painting companies. Really, this is one of my favorite companies. So in any case, let's just quickly go through my notes. I just have it here. So let's actually do this. So it's a square, it's a 50 by 70 centimeter. The most drills was that 310, I called it dust drills. There's also glow in the dark drills. So they are these ones, the Y5200, and that is in the TV, of course. So that's glow in the dark. Oh, and also in her name. So that is pretty cool. Then there was 2 ABs, and then obviously the 2 glimmer dust. Then the start date for this one was 16 October for me, so middle October, and I finished 1 November. This is one of the quickest paintings. No, I think this is the quickest big painting that I've done in 2 weeks. But I was so into this, like I said, like just the colors. I was really into I wanted to do some blues and teals, and yeah. So I was into this color palette. I think it's an advanced painting because it is quite confetti heavy. There's not a lot of color blocking, and there's a lot of special drills. So some people like to place their special drills with tweezers. I do that especially with ABs. So wherever there's ABs, I did have to use my tweezers. You can see there's a few scattered all around. Let's just see. So there's a few ABs as well. So it was a blue and a light green. So everywhere where the light sort of falls, there's a little bit, but I use tweezers for that. But also I think some people like to do that with these types of drills, and that is why I think it is an advanced level. Okay, what I found in my 2 Rokkari diamond paintings is that I have very few trash drills. So I mean, guys, if there was like 30 trash drills in there, and I mean like little knobs, or like it's really not a lot. Oh, this is one thing. I'm currently working on a Diamond Art Club painting square, and when I say smooth to the touch, I mean if you do this, if you go over the painting, like there's nothing sticking out, it's completely smooth. Currently the Diamond Art Club one, it is my latest painting that I got, a very new release. I think it's released like 3 weeks ago, and I don't know if that's how they feel now, but it's coarse. So when I do this, I place my hand over the drills, it sticks out, it feels coarse. And this is completely smooth. So this is resin drills and few drills, and it's very smooth, and I think this is great quality. Guys, I paid for this with my own money, so just a disclaimer, I'm not told to say anything. You know, I'm gushing over these things, giving you the pros and the cons, and my thoughts on this, and it's entirely my own. So I think the rating is a 5 out of 5. Like, I don't give it to every painting, but in the amount of time I did this is also an indicator, like if I finish it really quickly, it's like I want to get this done, I really love this and I'm into it, so it keeps my attention, and it did. So yeah, and then I said I loved all the teals, the blues and the greens, but mostly all of the 310 fairy dust rolls, there I mentioned that again, most I've ever seen and worked with, definitely. It's a stunning rendering, I think. It's creepy AF, which I love, and the TV had glow-in-the-dark trolls. Okay, so again, the rendering, if we just take a look at that, I mean, for a 50 by 70 centimeters, most of my paintings are much bigger than this, like starting at 60 by 80 and going up like 120 by 80, 90, in the 90 centimeters, you know, all of that. And I just feel like, look at the face, for example, and her dress and the water, like, and their hands, guys. I mean, I think for a 50 by 70 centimeters, this is amazing details. So yes, I call it a big painting because I think most people think like small is like your 40 centimeters, maybe like 30 by 40 or 40 by 50, but for a 50 by 70, I think like even you can see her nails and so on. I think honestly, like, it is amazing rendering. So that's my thoughts on this one. This is called Samira, and she is not a limited edition drop, so she's still available if you like this. And there is a Facebook group as well, so that's normally where she communicates, okay guys, the website is open, you can place your pre-orders. So let's go to the second one. Oh, I just wanted to show you, the second one is much bigger, so there you can see it. Okay, she is basically almost not fitting into the frame, so we'll do a pan over again. So this one is called A Tragic Haunting, and again we'll take a look at my logbook for that, for the details. But again, look at all that shine. I mean, this is, I have my blinds closed and I have no light on in here, but can you see all of that shine? Like, that is so shiny. And this is a very monotonous, what do you call it, monotone color palette, and I struggle with that. I struggle with some of my Ines Guerrero, some of my Christopher Labels, that is like very monotone, earthy, nudie, you know, that kind of color. But again, I love this, and I just wanted to show you quickly because we spoke about the rendering now last of the previous one. Look at this, it's like a field, it's grass, and it's like a photo. I think it has this photo effect. So you have this ghost standing in a field with a barn. There's like trees in the background. So it has this photo effect, like it was a photo taken, you know. Like, so it sort of like blends backwards, but it's just, I think it's amazing. Like, you can see all of the planks there, and the grass, and look at that dress. I mean, that looks like sequency, like lacy, obviously over time, like it got some wear and tear. But look at the collarbones, look at all of that, like, and the hair strands. I just think it's amazing rendering. So please don't mind, because I know that is the creepiest part, the face. So if you take that out, I mean, like, if you look at it like neutrally, like this is so beautiful. And this has like a meshy see-through part like of the dress. I think the dress looks absolutely gorgeous. So let's quickly do a pan over. Okay, again, I'm starting here at the top. So the Rokkari Diamond Art Paintings has like a pasting area and a legend on the left side and on the bottom right side. So this one has 38 colors. So I like that the paintings that I choose don't have that many colors. But again, look at that shine. And I must tell you that those are all ABs. Like, those shine, and then you have like that has a less shine. That's like your normal ones, not enhancements. I didn't enhance any of these two paintings because they have so many ABs and so many special drills. So it gives that background glowy effect. Also, she has a lot of ABs in the hair, and then the normal drills, they just sparkle. They're like so shiny on their own. I just don't think like more drills is needed. So I think the how this is planned out by Rokkari, like, I think it's just perfect. So I must also add that you can tell her in the notes when you order if you want metallics, if you want ABs, if you want these glimmers like fairy dust, if you want glow in the darks. So you can tell her what you think you want, and then she'll like give you the best rendering with that. So yeah, again, the lighter ones, you can see like the grid, that is just me not using a grid ruler, so it's not perfectly placed, but I do think like it works. It's a very good grid line. With squares, I do think that there must be a bit of space. It shouldn't be too tight, just so you don't have popping drills. Also with the other one I didn't mention, I've never experienced popping drills. This lady, I did her first, so she was rolled up before this video, and I had a rubber band around her, and I took the rubber band off and I was like, oh shit, I hope no drills pop off, but they didn't. So that just shows. And then again, this is so smooth, it's not coarse at all. Again, I don't know, if you're working on a current Diamond Art Club painting, please let me know. Just run your hand over it and tell me if it feels a bit coarse, but there's nothing. Like, this is so smooth. And like I said, no popping drills, nothing standing out, very few trash drills again. It was just knobbly bits. It wasn't like you normally get like half bits or like ones, like I said, that stand out or whatever, or creates like bumps or something. So again, I just love this. So let's just take a look. There at the bottom is your special drill. So this one, I think I just asked for ABs. So there's like your normal white creamy ABs. So yeah, that's only enhancements, but you can see like how blingy and shiny this is. So again, I think that's just gorgeous, but again, this is just my dark art style, and I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, so I just ask that you do keep that in mind, like to see outside of that just how well the rendering is and the quality of this. I just think it's amazing. So let's take a look at my logbook and my thoughts on this. Okay, so this is just sort of what I did. So I just want to say the name is Tragic Haunting. It's a square. It's a 70 by 80 centimeter. Then I started it. Okay. This was a rough period. So I started this 19 March and I ended in June. Yeah, 2.5 months. So yeah, it was, it was a rough time of the year, working long hours and all of that. So there wasn't always time for me to work in the evenings on this, but otherwise it kept my attention and I really enjoyed working on this kit. So notes, I loved working on this. Very few trash drills, as I mentioned before, almost no gapping. Yeah, that little bit of gapping you could see, like when I scanned over the rest, there wasn't really, you can't see anything. It was just that little bit that is my fault. It's smooth to the touch. I really have nothing negative to say. So again, I think this is an advanced level because it's a lot of confetti and ABs. Now, like I said, I place my ABs with tweezers. I have to place it one by one. So I think it's stunning rendering. I didn't make any changes. The special drills I think was very well placed. And the overall rating I think is a 5 out of 5 because I enjoyed it so much and I didn't have anything negative to say about it. So, so this painting resulted in me getting more Rokkari kits. Yes, that is so true. So as you can see, I did get some more, and then behind me I have 2 more, and then in my closet I have, I think, 3 more. So yeah, I will only get to those when I want to start them because I don't want to make this video too long, but I just wanted to show you my thoughts on this. So let's quickly get into the one that I want to do, hopefully in December, if I can get my current whip done, or otherwise if I don't get it done, I'm just going to start with this one in December. So let me quickly take this away. Okay, well, I said I'm going to take it away, but I think it actually makes a good backdrop, and this is extremely nice. It's such a velvety touch canvas. Anyways, we already went through that with unboxing. I think I did this girl's unboxing, so you can go check it out on my playlist. So here is the next one. So all of them come in this white box. It's very sturdy. I'm in South Africa. This came all the way from the USA, and there's no bends or damages or anything. So I think this is really well packaged. It comes with film over it, so we need to take that off. And I just wanted to show this. So because it's a mystery, I can't see the image. I don't want to show this part because it has my full names on there. So let's just open it quickly. The film comes off very easily. Okay, both sides of the box you can open up, so I'm actually going to open up this side. So if there is a normal painting with the image, I mean not a mystery, then you would have the image here. So while I take this out, you get two types of mystery kits. So you can ask Rokkari if you want her to design something for you, and you tell her like what you want, or you can ask her to completely like surprise you. So I sort of gave her a theme, what I wanted, but I said to her she can do it. Oh my goodness. Oh, this actually comes with, guys, I really didn't want to see the image. I've never seen a Rokkari mystery kit, and it has like a white foam on it. So it's to protect that I don't see the image. Okay, my husband is going to be very happy. He won't have to put release papers on the canvas. So I actually didn't want to take a look at the canvas because I don't want to see what the image is. I want to keep it a complete mystery, but I want to see what's in here, and I want to see the drill colors. Okay, so that's baggy 2 out of 3. That's 1 out of 3. Okay, and then 3 out of 3. So this was inside. I don't want to roll out the canvas because I know she normally puts like extra release papers in there, and she also has a sticker inventory sheet for you. So I am just scared that I'll see something. So let's just take a look and sort of try to see the color palette. So okay, on here she puts the identifying code, and it says it's a 60 by 90 centimeter. So when you order, there is some estimated sizes, and I like to ask her on Facebook in a DM what does she recommend the size that I place. And then I also tell her like what I want, and she would tell me I could order that size. But obviously based on the image she creates, she will make it in the best size possible to give all the details and the best rendering. So it seems like it's a 60 by 90 centimeters. Okay, so this is a biggie. There's 2 ABs in here. There is a glimmer, so that fairy dust, and then there is 2 metallics. Great, I haven't worked on a metallic drill yet with her painting, so I'm very excited to see that. There's the ABs. Oh, it's a reddish color. Do you like my reds? There's some nudish colors. There is some purples. There is some midnight blues. There's your 550. So these are the DMC codes. So if you want to store your leftovers, then that's good to see the DMC codes. As I said, this is resin. I normally throw my acrylic drills away, but my resin drills I will keep for a bit. I'm just like one of those people still like, I'm scared there's one or other canvas that don't have enough, or otherwise I want to make some changes. So I do have some sort of a reserve of drills. Okay, so we sort of get the idea of this one. So this is number 3. The first one, there's like some oranges, some blues, there's more nude colors, and ooh, there is another AB. Okay, that is pretty. The blues, and I see some darker purples in there, and again some reds. There I can see more ABs. There's a lot of ABs. Okay, and then this one. So it's reds, there's some nudes again, and there is that sort of like red wine color, maroon. I really like that. And it seems like you say it's 310? Ooh, there's that glimmer. Yes, so that G stands for glimmer. And it's that 310 one again. Yay! Wonder. I don't want to take these out because they are trains and I just struggle, not with hers alone, but I struggle getting the trains back. And like I said, I'm so busy with my current whip, so I don't want to struggle putting this back in. So there is that glimmer. Can you see? So that was in the Samira painting. So it is just amazingly like shiny. I want to see the crystals. That 939 is a midnight blue. It almost looks black. There is that red AB again. Oh, there's a lot of red ABs. Oh, there's a bit of green. Interesting. There's a bit of yellows. That glimmer one. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm really excited to see the metallics. Okay, that blue, that is a really like a royal blue. Look at how many of them are there. There's that maroony color again. That greenish color. 823, that's also like a very dark blue. There's like that lighter blue that's almost the same as that baby. There's a lot. Ooh, okay, here it is. I'm gonna take this out. I'm going to take this out. This is the metallic. Oh, ooh. Okay, so the back, that's ooh, and it's 666. That is like your reddest color. Like, look at that. Oh, it's so shiny. It's like a mirror effect. So this is really shiny. This is like, yo, okay, I think these ones I'm also gonna have to place with tweezers, but it doesn't seem like too hectic many, so that's okay. But there's a lot of ABs, so the ABs and this one I'm gonna place with tweezers, but the glimmer drills or the fairy dust, that places very well with your normal diamond painting pens and putty or wax. So yeah, the M stands for metallic. Okay, this isn't too bad to get back in here. And then I just want to quickly check this out, make sure there's not any more. And there's more of these red ABs. Guys, I am now so curious. Can't wait to start this. There's that 938. Oh, that's like a dark brownish chocolatey color. And there's some orangey, like very nudie colors. This. Okay, that's your normal like creamy color. Some more reds. Oh, some pinks. Oh, that's some pinks, but it's not a lot. And some purples. And again, your midnight blue. Oh, this is a very pretty color. It's like a very tangy orange, fruity color. And then your purples. Okay, so what I wanted to see is if there are any normal 310s in there, and I don't see any. So if you know me, 310 is my favorite color. I know it's black, and again, if you haven't watched some of my other videos, because I like it is because I'm into crystals and gemstones as well with my jewelry, and onyx, the gemstone, is my absolute favorite gemstone. It's just so shiny and I like what it stands for. But I'll get into my gemstone jewelry soon as well. Now guys, so this is the toolkit. I'm not going to go into the toolkit as much, because if you check out any of my diamond painting unboxing videos, you'll see all of the toolkits. Also in my previous Rokkari unboxing kit, you will see that. It comes with your standard basics that you need to do a diamond painting, but I have my own custom diamond painting pens, diamond painting trays and all of that I like to use. And I like to use quite big trays. So I don't normally use these because it's a square. You have your tweezer, you have these skinny multi-placer tips. I love the skinny ones. You get thicker ones as well. I don't like those. You have a little roll of washi tape. There is 2 of the normal pink waxes, and I see there's a little magnet, a cover minder, yes, and there's a little watermelon, and there's a bite in it. Can you see? It looks like it was bitten off. That is so cute. And then it's quite a big bag full of baggies. Some of the diamond painting companies just give like 5 or something baggies. It's very little, but I have quite an accumulated collection of baggies, so I just keep them because they're really handy to put in your spare drills, or if you want to work out of baggies, or well, with my jewelry and stuff. Like baggies, like when they're zip locked, they're just very handy to put anything in there, little bits and bobs. So that is handy. I like that, and that is what came in the kit. I know that, like I said, there should be an inventory sheet in there with the stickers that you can put on your containers. I will show you that when I actually do the kitting up of the diamond painting. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will see you soon. Love you lots. Mwah. Bye.